Hi, this is Gifty Etc. at www.giftyetc.com. Please visit my blog to find out more about planning, organizing, and taking control of your life. Today I wanted to show you how I do my daily plan. So usually I do it in the morning with a cup of coffee, hair not done, makeup not on, just very natural. I don't take time to do anything else before I plan. If not, I do it the night before. So here's my planner, and I'm just going to go through the steps that I use to make a daily plan. I'm hoping this will give you a little bit of insight into how to do this for yourself. You need to find your own way, but maybe a peek at someone else's way that they do this might help. So this is not an overview of my entire planner, but let's just talk about how today, which happens to be a Tuesday, I am going to do my daily plan. So first I'm going to open up my planner, and in the very back I have this little folder that I keep supplies in. And I like this one because it has a zipper. The Franklin Covey ones, this is a Franklin Covey Compact, do not have a zipper. I think I got this one from a Barnes & Noble Punctuate planner, the ones that have the rings. And I like that it has the zipper because that just makes it easier to slide it on and off. And I'll get one of these hot lists, and these hot lists are done by Daytimer, and they're great for making a daily schedule. Of course, they're great for a list that you need to make to plan a birthday party, or a list that you need to make to do anything else. But for a daily schedule, they are just perfect. So my nose kind of tickles. Maybe someone wants to kiss me. So first, I'm going to open up to yesterday's schedule. I'm actually going to open up to yesterday's weekly pages. And you'll see on Monday there are 3 things I didn't get done. So I had some Boy Scout forms to fill out, another set of forms to fill out, and I need to freeze the chili that's in my fridge. Now, unfortunately, all 3 of these things are on a deadline. I just simply ran out of time. So all of them need to get moved till today. So first, and as soon as I do this, I will show you what I'm doing. I will write an arrow in each little box to show that I deferred it. I could also delete it by just writing an X. I could delegate it by writing a little ampersand or @ sign. But I'm going to defer it. Now I'm going to use my highlighter, which I keep on this side of my planner, to just cross through those things so that I know they're done. I'm just going to color them in. So see, now they're all colored in. And I'm going to write a big X over that square. See my big X? But this isn't all that I had to do on Monday. I also had this schedule to keep on Monday. And so I will go through, and I see there's one thing on the schedule that wasn't taken care of, and my menu wasn't taken care of. Neither of these things actually need to be done. I actually took care of that yesterday, and my menu was actually taken care of. So I will just go ahead and take the schedule. I just use this little marker just to keep it flat on the page. I will take the schedule off. Now, I have a choice to make. I could put the schedule again, covering up my Thursday and my notes. But, see this Monday right here? I already used it. So I think this is a better place to put the schedule for Tuesday. So I will do that. You see it's right there, kind of out of the way. Also, I need to write those 3 things for Monday on my daily plan. So I'm going to take a second to write Boy Scout forms. And I'm going to write an A, meaning I can do them anywhere. McMains, and then an H for the chili, because that needs to be frozen at home. So you'll see right here, I have a O, which is my task to do notification. A, I can do the Boy Scout forms anywhere. Boy Scout forms. I actually like to start with a verb, so like fill out Boy Scout forms, fill out McMahon's application, store chili in freezer, but I just don't have enough room because there's a lot of things that are going on Tuesday, so I don't have enough room. Now, to start filling out my daily schedule, so I'll need to do the things that are due on Tuesday in my daily schedule. To start filling out my daily schedule, I'm simply going to write Tuesday on the top of it, And this happens to be September 22nd. So I will write that. Show you how I did that. There you go. Now, these numbers will go from 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. because at 6 I have to get up and make the kids breakfast. So I will put little numbers in each square. I'll show you here. I have 6, 7, 8. Right, and I'll keep going. Put numbers in each little square to mark my hours. And so that's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Underneath 9 p.m., I'm going to use these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And even though I only make a weekly menu plan that includes dinner, and even that's kind of flexible because it's more of a list of meals to choose from this week, I still write out what I'm going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because it helps me to eat healthier and it helps me to not have to worry about that during the day. So I put a B, an L, and a D in those little spots. I'm trying to show you so you can see. Sorry, my nails are disgusting today. But I put a B, an L, and a D. And for breakfast, we're going to have a bagel. And for lunch, I'm going to have leftovers from last night. And for dinner, I'm going to have Nacho Supreme because I have to eat a little bit of that chili before I put it in the freezer. So there you go. All of that is written down. Now, I need to fill in my times. My times are a little weird because they don't come from my weekly plan. I don't like to use my weekly plan to mark my times. And so instead, what I'm going to do, and see again, I put a little sticky to hold this down all the way since the stickiness is only one side of the note. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my monthly calendar. My monthly calendar is where I keep track of any appointments, anything that's very, very time sensitive. And so looking at today's monthly calendar, I have a few things. I have at 6 to 6:30, a cousin might be coming over to visit. And at sometime this afternoon after 5 p.m., my son has karate. He just got a black belt, and this is like his last week in karate. So on this piece of paper, I will fill in those times. I will fill in ... to ... to ... 30 after the 6. Can you see that? And then I will write visitor. Normally I'd write the name of the visitor, but I don't want everyone to see who she is for her sake. After 5 o'clock, I'll write ... and a question mark because the time is to be determined depending when the kid wants to go to karate. And I'll write FYI karate. And it's FYI because my husband would actually be the one to take him to karate class. So there you go. Now, also sorry about that, I accidentally pressed the stop button. So now I'm going to go to the middle column of my plans. And actually, before I do that, on Tuesday, I'm going to take my highlighter and mark halfway to show that I've copied the plan to my daily plan, but I haven't completed that day yet. Then I will look at my list of things that I have to do each day. And I just keep that right in between here. And these are time sensitive things like going to carpool. And on it I see that I do indeed need to do 6:15. I have to do breakfast with the kids. And at 2:30, 2:45 probably, I need to do carpool. And breakfast is already done, so I can go ahead and highlight it out. You see that? I highlighted out breakfast. I wrote carpool. And I have to work out every day. So today I'm going to schedule that at 1:45, my workout. And I'll work out right before carpool, right by the school. So 1:45 is the time I actually have to leave. That doesn't say 1:45. Luckily, I have an erasable Frixion pen, so I can erase and put in 45. And 1:45 is the time that I'm going to leave the house to go work out. And then I'll do carpool just sort of right after that. So now that schedule's done, I need to look at my to-do list and decide which things need to be scheduled. A lot of these things just take a second, but trash will be done tonight at the end of the day. So I will go ahead and make a task at home to take out the trash. Task at home to take out the trash at the end of the day. It has to be at the end of the day because my kids are going to empty out the little trash cans into the main trash can before I take it out. And they won't be off from school until the end of the day. Now, I will move this trash sticker to next week's Tuesday because we have trash once a week on Tuesdays. And then I don't have to worry about it. Let's go back to today. Work. All I have to do for work today is check my email. And so I can probably just leave that on my list. Plus Portal, that's the school website that has the kids' grades. Again, I just have to check these two things. So I'll just leave them there and move them once they're done. I also need to go through this stuff and see if any of it needs to be scheduled and needs to be done at a certain time. The McMahon's form does need to be done before 1:45 because I probably need to drop it off today at 1:30. So I'm going to put 1:30, drop off McMahon's, and then I will put sometime in the morning to do the McMahon's form. Notice when I do this, when I change something to sometime in the morning, I don't put a time next to it. See, trash is just sometime at night. This is sometime in the morning. But I do go ahead and highlight that and here so that I don't have it in two places. So I know I have to do this list, then I have to do this list. It's not in two places. I don't see anything else that's really needs to be done right away. I do see a couple things that are duplicated. So I will go ahead and get rid of those because they're duplicates. Oh, I see that I need to take an errand to the bank. And again, that should be done before the form. So I have these things that sort of are time sensitive because I'm leaving the house and I want to do them all when I leave the house. So they're time sensitive in that sense. So they're right in a row with the times noted. And again, I'm going to scratch those out. And I have one thing that I need to do at the workout. I need to get a new YMCA card. So I'll just put that right next to it and I'll scratch it out. And you'll see that now I only have a few things left on the to-do list. The schedule was made. This stuff in the middle are things that I need to keep track of all week. My kid's homework, so it needs to be done. On Tuesday, I have a list of what his homework is. He's only in second grade, so I still work on his homework with him. Things that I could do at home sometime this week that I need to do. And then things that I'd like to do, like read Filofaxy. I still haven't read it, and it came out on Saturday, so I need to do that. Things that I need to do, just little reminders of these things that I need to be doing pretty much every day or every week. That's it. My daily plan is ready, and I am ready to take on the day. Remember to visit my blog at www.giftyetc.com.